So I just made my list as you was talking, man. So this is not without any context, without going back, but I just came up with a list of names. So we all know Steph Clay is some great shooters. Reggie Miller. I think Mitch Richmond is underrated. The dude was a beast, man. Mitch Richmond was underrated. That's my guy. Glenn Rice don't get his just due. He's a great shooter. Glenn Robinson, one of the best mid-range shooters. Pager was a beast. Pager Stojakovic. Dirk, of course. Chi-Town's own Craig Hodges. Loved him. And I hated one guy. I hated that was a good one. Dennis Scott. I just hated watching him hit a shot for some reason. Every time he hit a shot, I just didn't like it. Maybe because he was a little fat. I don't know, but I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. So that's my shooters list.
I like that list, bro. I'm glad you got my boy Big Dog some props, man. Definitely got my boy Big Dog some props because they talking about mid range. That's a brother I don't remember missing no mid range either, bro.
Yeah, he was money.
Facts.
Yeah. All right, B League. Let's go to your list, man.
So first, I got Steph Curry. Been watching Steph since he was a sophomore in college at Davidson. I thought the kid was never going to make it to the league. He played like a 12-year-old playing outside at the court. I was dead wrong. He's the best shooter ever, hands down. I ain't got to do Second is Larry Legend. The dude won 3 consecutive three-point shooting contests, shot over 38% from the three-point line in his career. You know, back in those days, they didn't really take as much, but when he shot it, it was almost money. Then third is Clay. You know, dude could score 60 without even dribbling the ball. He beat Steph in a three-point contest. Then, you know, fourth, you know, Ray Allen, Judah Shuttlesworth, the NBA three-point leader for you know, probably a year or two more. You know, he made the toughest three-point shot ever in the playoffs, so you got to give it up to him. Number 5 is the Green Reaper, Kevin Durant, not only from the three-point range, but he's, you know, the like mid-range, unstoppable guy as well, almost 7 foot. You know, the only way to stop him would be he just misses. Then 6 is Reginald Wayne Miller time, the best shooter of the 90s, and, you know, one of the clutchest players to play, and also one of the most overrated players of all time. But, you know, I
say you know you hate Reggie. You hate Reggie.
All right, 7 is Dirk Nowitzki, the greatest bench shooter to me. You know, the 30,000-point club, NBA champ. You know, the creator of the one-legged fadeaway, unstoppable. 8th is my boy Glenn Rice. Saw him drop 56 on my Magics in 95, just hitting everything. Man, the boy was cold. Then 9th, I got Peja Stojakovic. You know, I really don't remember the dude missing more than 2 shots in a row. He shot over 40% as a career from the three-point line, and he was 6'10". Now that dude was money. And 10th, you know, it's gonna shock everybody, but my boy VC, the
yeah, that right there is shocking.
Yeah,
but I know why you put him there since he hit so many threes.
No, but did you know that Vince Carter has the most game-winning three-point buzzer beaters ever?
I didn't know that.
You know, and all 5 of those shots, they were down, so he had to shoot the 3. Man, if you get a 3, you're just gonna have to call on Vince to win a game. And he shot 37% for his career. I once seen him playing a playoff game versus Iverson. He made 9 straight threes in a row.
And they lost that game. And they lost that game, but keep going.
Yeah. No, they actually
missed the 3 at the end.
Yeah, they lost.
No, they actually won that game that he hit 9 in a row though. But you know, the series he lost on a, you know, it wasn't a 3, but you know, he should have shot 3.
Yeah.
No. That's mine.
All right, man.
All right. Let's go to Mark's list, man.
So it's very similar. As you see, we have no debate on who's the top shooter. We got a lot of similarities, but it's some things switched up. I had to put my boy Dale Ellis on the list, man, because I know people might have forgot because I ain't heard nobody say his name, but Dale Ellis had the perfect jumper, and the boy definitely had a 60-point career high. So I just remember Dale Ellis being Mr. Pure as far as like a shooter.
Line drive 3 too.
I swear. And he was always swole too. So he kind of reminded me of Ray Allen a lot, like the pre-Ray Allen, before Ray Allen. But I had to put, now I know y'all put Clay up there, and I believe Clay is a top 3 point, but this is why he's number 8. I'm gonna explain it before we even get there. Everybody before him is the number 1 player on their team, the number 1 threat, the number one option. Listen to me. Listen to me real quick. I did the stats. When Steph played with Clay, his shooting percent is 10% high. You know why? Because they can't double it. They can't even focus on him because Steph Curry is out there running around too. But see, I remember watching Reggie Miller play. Who else was the threat on the perimeter for Indiana? Nobody. So that's why Reggie had to run around, picks, get beat up, run around this, that. And
you run around because he couldn't go to the hole.
But you knew he was gonna shoot, and he would still knock that thing down. Same thing with Damon. He's a key, even though he's similar to Clay because he got CJ on the side. But I compare him to Steph. Him and Steph, the number one option. That's why I put them above Clay and CJ. So that's why I say Reggie, Dirk, Larry. Who my number 4 pick? I can't even see it because it's
Ray Allen.
Oh yeah, Ray Allen. I remember Seattle, and you can see because I know all these young cats don't remember Ray Allen from Seattle, and I know he won the number 1 option in Milwaukee, so that's why I don't mention Milwaukee. But in Seattle, again, you have Rashad Lewis, who was the stretch 4, but Ray Allen was bringing that ball up, like you said. He was coming off the dribble, shooting threes. He was coming off the pick, shooting threes. He was taking you to the hole. He was dunk. Man, Ray Allen was a fool, bro. So, other than that, that's why I got Clay at so low, man. He got to do it. I want to see Clay do it without Steph. And I already seen his numbers without Steph. He didn't play a lot of games. He only played like 9 games, 50 games or something like that without Steph. And believe me, bro, it ain't the same without Steph. So that's why he's so low. But you see, he's still in my top 10 because he's definitely a shooter. So that's my validation. Any questions?
This great explanation because I was wondering, but it makes sense now. It makes sense, you know what I'm saying?
Got to be a number 1 option, man. He got to be a number 1 option. He get a lot of support from Steph, man. And think about it, even when Steph won that last year, Kevin Durant was there. So when Kevin Durant was there, you still
no, bro. KD wasn't there. KD didn't play last year.
Oh, yeah,
he set out the whole league.
My bad.
Right. Both of them was hurt. Clay didn't play last year either.
All of them was hurt.
Yeah.
But
the last time Clay played, other than Steph,
the last time we saw Clay play, he was killing the Raptors. It was about to do it his damn self with
Steph and Kevin Durant.
No, KD wasn't playing.
Yeah, KD get hurt after Clay.
KD got hurt. No, KD came back after Clay. KD wasn't playing. He came back. KD came back game 6 and got hurt.
It was just Steph
Clay was out there. Clay was doing the fool. And they was about to win.
And they would have won that series if he didn't get injured.
Yes.
I don't say that.
Right. Remember, that's what I was talking about earlier when I was like, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for injury, he would have wasn't a case.
Right. Kawhi would have lots and Kawhi with no KD would have stuck Clay.
What? Kawhi was not doing. But Steph, man, Clay was going for like 35. And when he got hurt, he had about 35, bro.
Kawhi
with Kawhi on him.
I don't know what you was watching for, but Clay was.
Yeah, what was you watching?
Man, he wasn't
a fool. Hey, I understand your validation, but with that one game is what we're going to. Like, I understand your validation. It makes a whole lot of logical sense. Only if we're looking at the list, B. Lee, I think, Jonathan Petrovic, he went cold against our Lakers in that playoff series when they was
Peja Stojakovic.
Yeah, Peja Stojakovic did.
Well, I like the name that you just threw out there.
I'm about to say, I must have said Jonathan Petrovic then, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that's because that's what I was thinking. I think he's a good shooter too. Yeah, to me, he was one of the best shooters of all time. That, of course, if he didn't die, he would have been up there. That's the person, if I'd have made a list, I'd have definitely threw Drazen on there. Another person that a lot of people, you know what I mean, y'all probably just didn't think about it because I'm sure he'll make y'all list. Oh man, Chris Jackson, Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf.
Yeah,
B. Lee, tell him.
B. Lee, tell him. He's talking about he was Steph Curry before Steph Curry.
No, I'm talking about he would have been on y'all list. Y'all only had to forget about him.
No,
he didn't make the list?
Listen to me. He was on my list. I had to take him.
Okay. Oh, but
yes, I had to take him off. Bro, you gotta look at this. But no, you gotta look at the whole little joint. You gotta look at the whole. You can't shoot 16% in one season and then still be on the list, bro. I'm sorry.
Okay. Hey, listen, we already know. I mean, we're looking at it out of context.
Muhammad Abdul-Rauf was on my list because he was the original Steph Curry, and people didn't see him like that. People saw him and didn't realize what he was, and didn't never even seen him play. That he got blackballed. He was the first person to really get blackballed to get pushed out the league because he decided to pray and put his head, not bend the knee, but put his head down while he was actually
doing the anthem.
I remember Muhammad Abdul-Rahman. He didn't get 50
I know you do
on the Bulls.
So I'm about to say, because Jordan still see him in his sleep. So you saying he would hit the 16%? It had to be like after all of the blackballing
final season. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. After the blackballing and all that started. So yeah, you hold that. That's why I said put it in context. You hold that against him after they was okay. Hey,
that's
like
let's
settle it. Real talk with B. Lee and Marky Mark. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Real Hoops Talk with real people. Your show, your way, raw and uncut. Follow us, like us, subscribe.